Hello guys, welcome to a wonderful recording here of showing how to install the Atlauncher. So the Atlauncher is used for a lot of different mod packs and things like that. So what you're seeing right here, I'll have the link to this down in the description below, is actually the Atlauncher download screen in partnership with Nodecraft, blah blah blah, you know, fun things like that. So what we want to do is up here at the top where you see my cursor at, we want to go ahead and we want to select downloads. And then they got a nice little video right here showing, you know, how to use the video, blah blah blah. But we don't care about that. We're just going to scroll down here, and then we want to go ahead and select this Windows.exe download. So we select the Windows.exe download. It'll go ahead and download. I've got a decent internet connection, so it won't take me long. Then we want to go to our desktop and we want to create a new folder. We're just going to call this one Atlauncher, just because it makes life easy to call it Atlauncher. We want to take this download, and I'm using Google Chrome as you can see, but we want to take this download, we want to drag, and we want to drop it into that folder. Now the other way to do this is to actually go to your downloads folder, wherever you downloaded that, and select it from there, but we don't care about that. We're doing this a completely different way. Once you have this in this folder over here, we want to go ahead and we want to launch the Atlauncher. It's going to go ahead and install itself. It's going to put a bunch of files. Dude, and you're going to get to this screen. You want to go ahead and select save, and it's going to bring you into here. So this is the Atlauncher. We're just going to minimize over this right here. Now what we want to go ahead and do is we want to go ahead and select accounts, and we want to go ahead and sign in with our Minecraft account. So we're actually going to find the pack. So as you see, I clicked over here on packs, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to scroll down. For this tutorial, we're actually going to go ahead and use the Karma pack. And so here's the Karma pack right here. We want to select on new instance. If you're playing on the sub server, you just want to click install here, and you want to select this buildcraft option as well. So all of this is going to be automatically selected. This is all the mods for the pack, and then this is an optional mod. We want to select that. I have that installed on the server. Then you want to click on install. It takes just a moment here. It's going to download everything. You're going to get a window that pops up asking you if you want to download Fastcraft. We'll be getting that here in just a minute. And once that window comes up, that's the only thing you really want to do, is you just want to select that you're going to download that mod pack. It might actually see, because this is a secondary install that I'm going to do, that I'm going to actually delete after the fact. But right here, this is installing all the mods. This is where it'll pop up and ask for if you want to install Fastcraft. Probably do it right at the end. There we go. So as you see, it pulled up a separate window here, and there's a link right here at the very top. Takes you right to where you need to be at. You just click on that link, click keep, it's going to download it. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to minimize our launcher, and we're going to click on I've downloaded this file. I already put it in the right spot and everything. It knows where to grab it from. So now Karma is done and installed. So you have Karma installed. The only other thing you gotta do is come over here, click on instances, and select play. And I'll just go ahead and do it. And you're gonna get that error. So let's just go ahead and show you here. I have a really good computer. So you're gonna base this off of the RAM that you currently have on your computer. I have 32 gigs of RAM on my computer. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little bit more. And so these are the three settings. That error message just popped up. These are the three settings that you're worried about: initial input memory, maximum range, and then your permagen. This most people set to 512. But because we're just specifically, I'm doing this for my computer, I have more RAM that I can worry about. This is only 12 gigs of RAM altogether for me. I've got 32. I've got plenty of extra RAM. Make sure that you want to set this to where your computer can still function. Your computer needs 4 gigabytes of RAM for Windows 7 or Windows 8. Actually, it needs 1 gigabyte of RAM for Windows 7, Windows 8. I'm sorry. So make sure, so subtract 1 gig from what you currently have, and you have the rest of that to use. You always want to keep a little bit extra RAM available for other things. So, you know, that's where I said 4 gigs, but, you know, you only need 1 gig to actually function your operating system. I suggest just setting this to 12, setting this to 512, leaving these two alone, and you'll be perfectly fine. I'm making this for my computer, so I'm going to turn mine up a little bit more. So now that we have that done, we're going to click save. It saved the settings. You see the box over here. Now we're going to go back into our instances folder and we're going to launch the folder. I'm not getting the error message. This always takes a little bit of extra time. Just close out that extra window I don't need. I just plugged in my iPhone, so that's why that popped up. This always takes a little bit of time for the first launch. And in case you're ever looking, if you want to add extra mods or anything like here, if you see this folder here called instances, if you double click that folder, here's the Karma instance. I run shaders like here. I'll show you the actual pack that I have. My folder is, see here's multiple different ones. So there's Karma, there's Bite Size, Resident Rise, Sky Factory. I've got 2 different Sky Factory installs. All of these have shaders on them. This is the one that I personally use. But for tutorial purposes, we're using this one. And it takes a little bit of time, always does. It'll take time on every computer. Every time you go to launch this, it'll take a few extra moments to go ahead and launch it up, but as you see, it's coming up here in the background. And actually what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and, but as you see, it's launching right now, and that is how you actually take care of this. So that will go ahead and launch and install. Takes a few moments, so don't worry. I've got a good computer, and you see it's still taking a little bit of time for me, but it is able for you to be done. So we're just going to go ahead and call this good. You see the Moj screen. That's good to go from there. It's just loading up all the mods just to show you this is a very, very intensive mod pack. This is all the mods that this pack actually has. So just take a deep breath, realize that it's going to take a little bit to load. It's going to launch all these mods. But other than that, guys, as you see, it is working. I'm just waiting for it to get to the Minecraft screen right now. It'll always say not responding. Don't worry about it. Welcome to Java and Minecraft. As soon as this not responding stops, there's your mod pack. So we can go in, we can start a single player world. It'll launch, and there will be absolutely no issues with it. So we'll just wait for this to load. Make that bigger. And but as you can see, welcome to Modded Minecraft. In just a moment, I thought I was gonna. There you go. Welcome to Modded Minecraft. So that is playing. As you see, it works. There's the chaotic creepers. These guys are fudging hilarious. They're friendly people. Unless you hit them, then they blow up. But anyway, so that's how you install that. The only other thing you would need to do is go in here and set your server. That's the only other thing you got left to do, and then you're good to go. So thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have yourselves a wonderful day.